What is up, everybody, and welcome to our America edition of the Unrelated Sports Podcast. I'm Andy
Nice.
McConnell. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Mr. Cody Allstat. Cody, how are we doing?
I'm doing really good. I just got back from taking my family to a dino exhibit in Decorah.
Nice.
It was just like some giant rubber dinosaurs, and my son is obsessed with dinosaurs.
I could
So
tell. I saw him walking around with one inside the storage.
yeah, yep. And there was a giant T-Rex. He was like, I had to hold him down so he didn't just burst across the street towards it.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
and they had cookies there too.
Ooh, what kind of cookies?
It was some cookie, I Heart Cookies, I think was the name of the company. They make their half-pound cookies each.
Okay.
And the price of admission was you had to buy at least one cookie.
Oh. Okay.
So
That's
we did that.
Not a bad trade.
No,
How's
it was
your
pretty
weekend?
good. What did we do? Let's see. It's kind of a weird one because usually we're recording this on a Tuesday. We're streaking officially.
We're going
I usually have Tuesdays off, or at least a half day, but I worked a full day today. And so my week feels really weird. But I don't remember what. Oh, we went and saw my wife's grandparents.
Oh, okay.
Visited them in Cedar Rapids, so that was nice. It was kind of cool. It was really cool to see my children get to see their great grandparents, because I don't ever remember seeing my great grandparents. I don't think I might have met them, but I was too little to know it.
Okay.
I'm not even 100% sure if I ever did or not, but it was cool to see 4 generations in one room, you know.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
How about you? Do anything fun and exciting?
Yeah, no, nothing too exciting. Watch cars go in circles and make right turns as well
Ooh,
on Sunday, and then mow the lawn on Monday. So
Oh.
fun day.
Been doing plenty of that lately.
At least it wasn't as hot as last Monday. Last Monday
No.
was felt like a scorcher.
It's crazy though. Like, we put up an in above ground pool this summer, and we have not been able to use it much because it's either raining or kind of chilly.
Yeah, and
There was some days.
This week.
Yeah, rain.
Gotta love Mother Nature, right?
4th of July, rain.
Yeah, it's a tradition unlike any other.
Seems like it.
Much like Max Verstappen not getting happy when people try to pass him for the win. Yeah, he didn't like it when Lewis Hamilton raced him tough 3 years ago in 2021. That's kind of when F1 had their big boom.
Yeah.
Now Lando Norris of McLaren has found some speed, and he was tracking down Max with about 10.6 to go, something in that ballpark.
Okay.
And Max threw a block. It didn't work. He cut his tire, and then he cut Lando's tire as well. So
And Lando was done for the race from that, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Max came back out.
Yeah, he got a 10-second penalty, which meant nothing because of the gap between him and the car behind him anyway. So George Russell has handed the win for Mercedes, their first win in about a year and a half.
Wow.
So
that's exciting.
Yeah, so good for them.
And Max got, what, 5th?
Yeah, basically. And got an extra bonus point for the fastest lap of the race. So, yeah, they showed him.
It sounds like there have been more races that he hasn't won this year than normal. Are other cars starting to catch up with him?
Kind of. Because don't get me wrong, Max is a very good driver, but the Red Bull car has been head and shoulders above everybody else for the last 2 years, basically. And McLaren has gotten a little bit faster. Ferrari's gotten a little bit faster. I think Red Bull has taken about a step back, maybe not a full step, maybe about half. So it's not just a walk in the park, basically.
Yeah. He's still probably going to win the point series this year.
Yeah. I mean,
it's going to take a
Yeah, unless if his car goes kaboom for the next like 6 straight weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was entertaining. The NASCAR race just got weird. Um, they went into overtime, like 5 overtimes after the scheduled distance. You had guys running out of gas.
They have overtimes in?
They do, they do.
How does that work?
So if there's a caution outside before the leader takes the white flag, um, basically then they'll run laps under caution, and then they'll re-rack them and give them they call it a green white checkered basically. So you take the green, next time by you take the white, the time after that you take the checkered. And if
Okay.
the leader does not make it to the white flag and a caution comes out, they just do it again.
Okay.
But then like if the leader takes the white flag, and let's say there's a big wreck in the like what happened at the Daytona 500 this year, then caution comes out, race is over from there.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, the race just got really stupid. Where the guy running 14th most of the day won in Joey Logano. So it was one of those weeks. However, I will say, the race was in Nashville this weekend, and in Nashville, you get probably a top 3, top 4 trophy. You get a hand painted Gibson guitar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Famously, like I think about 15 years ago, Kyle Busch actually smashed the guitar when he won the nationwide race at the time in Victory Lane because he wanted
Oh,
to give
wow.
a piece of the guitar to each of his crew members,
Nice.
which was good in thought, just execution wise, it maybe had a little bit of work it could have done.
That's scary. I did see that it wasn't Nashville now that you say that because I saw Luke Combs getting a suit from Bubba Wallace.
Yeah, big camo fire suit. It's pretty cool. I mean, Luke Holmes, very big guy, so you just see him with that fire suit, and it's
Luke Combs is a fantastic singer.
yes, he is. Heck of a voice on that guy.
Yep. He's part of that new era that I love, absolutely love country right now.
Yeah, between him, I mean, Chris Stapleton's awesome. Like
Chris Stapleton's been great.
big guys with big voices.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of big guys like Jelly Roll is one of my favorites.
Yep.
That dude has, and my all-time favorite is Aaron Lewis. He's just not played on conventional radio much because he has a hard time getting along with people.
Oh, yeah, that might be a problem.
Yeah, he doesn't fit into a lot of groups, I guess
Oh,
you could say. But
hey, and speaking of groups, the U.S. and the I think it's a CONCACAF or whatever the heck whatever soccer tournament
the
they've been in.
Copa Americano or
Oh,
something.
Copa America. Okay, that's what it is.
Copa
Yeah,
America.
they didn't make it out of their group
No,
after a
they
loss to Uruguay yesterday.
yeah, it was kind of a sad ordeal. There was some weird officiating from what I've heard. I didn't watch any of it, but didn't sound good. But their captain at the end of the um, is it called a match?
Yes.
A game
Yep.
match? Dang, I had it right and I didn't trust myself.
You'll
Where
get
did I
there
go?
eventually. Christian
Uh,
Pulisic.
yes, he went to shake hands with the official after the match and got snubbed. So I'm gonna say that uh was head referee Kevin Ortega um he did not Ortega did not move a muscle to reach out for his hand back. So I would say he would be the pest of the week.
I think that's a good pass.
Pest of the week brought to you by Decora Pest Control, where we Cass will spray for insects, treat for mice and rats. He offers monthly and quarterly services, and he inspects for wood-eating insects. Call Cass at 563-419-3251. Yankees suck. Love you,
Thank you.
Cass.
Thank you, Cody.
Well, I'm a Marlins fan now,
Uh, wait, they have fans?
I don't think so. They have
I know
sweet colors, though.
they do. I have been to a Marlins game before. Yeah, they have maybe about 10 fans.
Oh, it's rough. Like if a team in Miami is not doing well, they are not going to support you.
Yeah, he's proud. Even with the Marlins, though, even when they have been good, they don't get a lot of
No, they.
support. No.
When did they switch from the Florida Marlins to the Miami Marlins?
Mm, I think about at least 10 years ago. I think
How many?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that Wayne Hunzinga or something like that. He was part owner of the Dolphins. Actually, he was the owner of the Dolphins. He partially bought it, then he bought it outright, and then he sold it later. He also owned the Florida Panthers and the Florida Marlins. So he got a little flack for naming two of his teams after the state instead of the city, even though the Panthers are in Sunshine, Florida.
Sunrise. Yep.
Sunrise,
Yep.
yes. So, but then again, like, what if there's a lot of teams that are named after a city that they're not even in anymore.
Like,
Like,
see, New York,
yeah, they're in they're
East
in
Rutherford, New Jersey.
New Jersey, and then the 49ers are
They're in Santa Clara.
Santa Clara, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's I
the
and
Rams and the Chargers are in Inglewood, California. So
I believe Chicago, are they talking about a new stadium for them? And it's not in Chicago.
yeah, I was in Arlington, but I think they backed off of that deal, and now they're maybe gonna. I don't know if they're gonna have to tear down Soldier Field or build right next to Soldier Field. It's weird
Okay.
how they have it set up.
Interesting.
But
But anyway, fun facts for you. Just
yeah,
way off topic. But to tell you the truth, folks, this is not highlight time of sporting world.
yeah, it's I mean, now who this is good for is what I have currently on my TV right now is the WNBA. I mean,
That's perfect.
in all honesty, because they're working on growing their game, mostly in
And
part to Miss Caitlin Clark here. Um, but I mean, this is a perfect time, especially during a weeknight where there's not many eyeballs. I mean, people watch baseball still, kind of, but okay, I'm one of those people.
yeah.
But a game like this where it's Indiana against Las Vegas, that's going to get a bunch of eyeballs.
Oh yeah. I'll probably not tune in, but check the scores pretty soon.
Yeah, they're the Aces are now up 4 with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Okay. Well, I from what I've seen of the Sparks lately, they are a team of runs because they were
Oh,
down like
this isn't Sparks though.
not Fever, not Sparks, Fever. I'm sorry,
Yeah, yep, Fever. Yep.
I'm drunk off of my lemonade that I drank.
Yeah. Courtney
No
must have spiked it.
alcohol.
Oh, I was gonna say, looks like
Maybe,
Courtney spiked it.
maybe. I don't know if we have any alcohol in our house, but
Oh, okay.
no, I do. We do.
Okay.
That's actually in that cabinet right there somewhere.
Nice.
There's some Malibu
Okay.
and some Sugar Island rum that I've had for probably 10 years. Still full bottle.
Nice. Does that stuff age pretty well, I think?
Yeah, liquor
Maybe?
doesn't really go bad.
Okay, okay. Shows how much I know here, but
Yeah. I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
okay.
But yeah, it is a good time for it to. And actually, today we just found out that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were put on the what's it, the All Star team
Yes.
for
Yep.
the WNBA. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have it right here. Where so Caitlin, Aaliyah Boston, yeah, Angel, Arike Gumbawale, Neka Gumake, Kelsey Mitchell, just to name a few names right there. Jonquel Jones. They made the All Star team, and the WNBA's All Star game is the WNBA All Stars against the U.S. Women's National Team.
Yeah, that's crazy because is the All Star team just the? It's none of them are on the Olympic roster, right?
Correct. Yep.
So it's the best of the rest of them, or
Yeah,
the most
basically.
popular of the best of them. The rest of them.
Yeah. So that should be interesting.
It will be. It will be a fun dynamic to see Angel and Caitlin on the same team. how that works
especially
out.
especially if they end up being all buddy buddy.
Oh,
I
that would
mean,
be
even if it's just for the cameras,
freaky.
I hope they do, because I know it would make so many headlines.
It would. But if they fight, it'd be even more funny. So
Oh, yeah, okay. I changed my mind. I'm hoping for the fight. Fights are
yeah.
better. Everybody loves fights.
By the way, our cat is trying to make another appearance.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep,
there it is.
there.
There it is. Maybe.
Yep, she's toying.
Um. So during this last week, NHL and NBA free agency just started. Holy
Yeah,
mother mercy! Some guys are getting paid.
there is some insane amounts of money. I know. Uh, did I see like a 300 and some 5-year 300?
Yeah, for Jason Tatum, the Boston Celtics superstar. Um,
And did I also
he
see
got paid.
that the Celtics are talking about being put on the market after just winning?
Yep.
Like, I mean, talk about the all-time like best time to put your team on the market. I guess like if you want to make cash, that's the time to do it. And NBA, for some odd reason, is rolling in money.
Well, and let's see, when the Phoenix Suns were sold, can't remember if it was like $4 million or however much it. Let's see. Yeah, $4 billion is what
Okay.
the Phoenix Suns sold for, and that was in 2023. So
Okay.
basically last year. I can only imagine what a Boston sports team is going to go
A
for.
Boston sports team coming off of a championship
Yeah. So I
with
mean, maybe that's why the owners are dealing out all the money willy nilly. Like, yeah,
somebody else will have to pay for it.
yeah,
With one of the biggest names in the world on the team,
yeah,
that helps.
yeah. Jason Tatum, largest contract in NBA history, 5 years, $315 million.
Is NBA fully guaranteed?
That's a good question. I think so.
Because I think NFL is one of the only ones that it's not. Okay, Cat.
Yes, yeah. Starting January 10th, all NBA contracts become fully guaranteed.
Wow.
So
He's gonna be okay.
yeah. Let's see. Other NBA news. I mean, this wasn't really a shocker. See, the NBA draft, the biggest storyline from the whole draft wasn't even at the top, because all the
No.
like top guys are all foreign, like all overseas, and nobody knows anything about any of the top draft picks. But it's more of where LeBron James' son was going to get drafted, and what do you know? He got drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers.
Shockingly, he gets to play with Daddy,
I
which
know.
it is a really cool thing to see.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, awesome storyline. I mean, I I would love. I mean, I would love it if my dad was athletically gifted like that, and he got to go play and got to play with him. I mean,
Right. Our chances would be better at golf, but
yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about LeBron though. He's sleeping with one of his teammates' moms. I mean,
yeah, it's kind of a dick move, honestly.
yeah. I mean, you think you know a guy with a crystal clean image here, and
I wonder, does Brony stay living at home?
ooh.
Do they carpool? Like these are
Well,
the tough questions.
also, when he gets if they're on the court at the same time, does he say, "Hey, LeBron, I'm open," or does he go, "Hey, Dad, I'm open,"
That's true.
or "Dad, you screwed up. You should have done that."
Dad, you suck. You're old. I don't know.
Yeah. See, a big, big questions. So Cody, you mentioned golf, right?
Yeah. Oh,
So
wait.
do we want to talk about each other's handicaps at all, or no? No.
Let's not throw those numbers around. That's scary.
Yeah, it was scary enough that they did.
Have you ever figured out your handicap?
No, no, I don't. No, I don't think it's
Okay.
good. It's probably really, really high. But so, did you watch any of the golf tournament at all this weekend? The Rocket Mortgage
I
Classic?
didn't get to. I was reading headlines, but that's all. I wasn't around to watch it.
Well, young kid by the name of Akshay Bhatia. Going to be a young rising star in golf.
Yeah,
Probably will win a major within the next like 2-3 years if I had to guess. Maybe even the Masters.
I
Um,
was reading his name at the top of that leaderboard a lot.
yeah, I think he led for 70, 71 holes. And then we get to the 18th on Sunday, where he is trailing Cam Davis. Or maybe he was tied with Cam Davis. Yeah, no, he was tied with Cam Davis. He needed birdie to win, par to force a playoff. Hadn't three putted all week. Only had 2 bogeys on the card all week. Cody, what happened?
He bogeyed.
He pulled it Rory.
He it was it was a it wasn't a long putt.
No, no, it was not.
How far? I didn't read how long it was, but
Maybe 6 feet, if
yeah.
that. If that.
And like
Um,
with those guys, almost everything within 10 feet is almost a gimme. It's
except if you're on the 72nd hole on Sunday.
yeah.
Where a
It's nice to
might as well be a 60-footer.
it's nice to see them miss it because it makes me feel better about my game. But
Same.
their greens are also a little better, a little harder to putt on than ours.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So fun fact. So this was Cam Davis's second career PGA win. His first came 3 years ago at the Rocket Mortgage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought
That's
that
sweet.
one he won after he holed out from the bunker, I believe.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, very interesting. And then the PGA Tour this upcoming weekend is at the John Deere Classic in the Quad Cities.
Yep, that's always a fun one.
Also one last thing. So it was the U.S. Senior Open this past week. How would you
Yeah.
feel if you made a hole in one on back-to-back holes?
I probably would die of a heart attack, to tell you the truth. Like, I wouldn't know how to react to that in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Well, some guy did. I don't think there's any video footage of it. Oh,
Back to
weird.
back.
Yeah, which I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that they have back-to-back par threes on a golf course. You don't see that
Yeah,
a lot at
that's strange.
all. But yeah, then back-to-back holes
But-
in one.
What holes were they? Because
4 and 5.
okay.
Because then
But
6,
did
7,
he?
8, 9 he bogeyed.
Oh, that's not a good backup there.
Yeah.
I was going. I was reading. I think there's only ever been one other time that somebody's hit 2 hole-in-ones in the same round in a professional.
Ooh.
And it was not back to back, but it was pretty close. I think there was only 1 hole between them.
Yeah. Oh, who in that case? I know who it is too. I think I just read this the other day. Damn, this is gonna bug me now. But yeah, especially in a major, I don't know when the heck I would do if I did that.
Yeah, I've imagined hitting a hole-in-one. I've been within a foot once, and I about had a heart attack. I mean, I could have done a backflip after my first eagle ever. I don't know what I would do with one.
So I guess the big question is, does that mean he has to buy double the drinks then? Double
Ooh,
the
that's
rounds?
a good question.
Which is still
Does he have to buy everybody?
It's still
Yeah,
one
I
of the
don't like it.
stupidest unwritten rules in all of golf, but like it literally should just be one of those free. You get free drinks and everybody
You
else
should,
gets
yeah.
free.
But I think it like holds off people from lying about it. Is my guess. It has to have something to do with that.
Okay, that makes sense, or it makes it actually more. Yeah, you're right. Because then that way, then you wouldn't.
But it only counts if
say you got hole in.
I believe it only counts if 3 people see it.
Really?
I think you have to be in a foursome. Yes.
Oh, so you and I can't be golfing together? Oh, that would suck. Unless you get it on video. That's about the only other way it would work.
Yeah. And even then, anymore, that doesn't mean anything.
No, because you can fabricate videos left and right.
There was we kind of glossed over the NHL has some money floating around there too.
Yeah, and I don't know necessarily the numbers wise, but they've just had a lot of big movement in general. Like Tampa Bay Lightning captain Steven Stamkos left for Nashville, which was interesting. And then Jonathan Marchessault, of the Vegas Golden Knights, he also left for Nashville. And then Nashville got one other guy from Carolina, so they went on a little spending spree.
Um, it's so crazy, like, because I'm reading about the Panthers like having their victory parade, and at the same day I'm reading about their victory parade, they're losing like 3 players from their Stanley Cup team.
So, not necessarily about that, but kind of along the same line. So Logan Thompson, goaltender for the Vegas Golden Knights, he got traded. It's like I don't know if it was like Monday or maybe Friday last week. He got traded to I want to say the Washington Capitals. On the same day, he had an autograph signing scheduled in Vegas, so he still did the autograph signing. Which kudos
That's
him.
cool.
I mean,
That's
most
good.
people would say, "Nah, screw all you guys," but yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Um, and then Dallas yesterday signed former Wild defenseman Matt Dumba. I do not like him. I do not like him at all. He's kind of a dirty player.
Perfect.
I'm curious on how that's gonna work for him. It might be one of those where I just tolerate him enough, and then we roll from there.
Who did the Panthers just read?
Sam Reinhart.
Yeah, yeah. He was like a $60 million deal. There's a defenseman though that they signed. Let's see. Kulikov. Dmitry Kulikov, 4-year contract to stay with the Panthers. Doesn't say how much though.
Okay.
They've lost a few players. I do know that their GM did say I'm spending all the cap though. So
Hey, that's good. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at all the guys who they lost.
I think there's a lot of not big names. I don't think they lost.
Yeah, but like Brandon Montour, big key defenseman, he's gone. Oliver Ekman Larson, another defenseman, he's gone. So yeah, it's like all the a lot of the big names are still there. It's just when you lose some of your core depth pieces, like with any sport.
Rebuild, regroup, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Not rebuild, but it's part of sports. I mean,
yeah,
anymore at least.
Especially when you win in a hard cap league and you win the championship, guys are. I mean, they won their titles, so now it's just go and get some money.
Yeah. Go get paid, which can't blame them.
Yeah, I can understand it. But then you have some guys that were like, nah, I'll just take less money and I just want to keep winning because that's all they can.
Yeah.
Like, because they know that they're still good at a large amount of money. It's just.
And hockey money isn't the same as obviously NBA money, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, and it's slowly going up. I mean, it's much like all sports. I mean, they are slowly going up in revenue. It's what the WNBA will experience probably in the next 2-3 years. Is that their contracts will probably go up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they need to.
Yeah,
but they need people watching it to have that happen, and I think within the next few years they'll kind of learn that they're going to need to change their style of game a little bit to draw more attention. I think the NBA did it a while ago where they made it more offensive instead of defense, and
yep.
The WNBA needs to learn that people want to watch offense, not defense, and
and I mean, and that's every sport. I mean, look at everything that the NFL's done, like in regards to you can't hit a quarterback, can't breathe on a quarterback, can't laugh at a quarterback. So
unless that quarterback was Cam Newton, I guess.
Yeah, you can laugh at all the hats and everything. Yeah, I guess
it's true. Let's see any other sports outside of our main focus.
I don't think so. Like you said, we're just kind of.
It's that time of year.
It is, but actually, yeah. Okay, we'll get into it. Cody, do you want to talk about football?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, we're 2 weeks away, my friend. 2 weeks away.
can't wait.
I know we talk about this every week, but Christmas is almost here. The college football
It's
game is almost here.
Christmas 10 years in the waiting.
11 actually, but yes.
11. I'm sorry. Math has never been a strong suit of mine.
That's all right. That's what I'm here for. Wait, math or meth?
I have never tried meth because I would probably lose weight with that, and I don't want that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's understandable then.
Yeah.
But, it's funny. So they came out with today just a deep dive on the dynasty mode and everything, the recruiting and other stuff. And I was reading some comments, and some people were saying, "Oh, why are you so happy? This is about the same stuff from 11 years ago." And it's like, we don't care.
There's a reason people were playing the game from 11 years ago, because it was so much better than Madden.
Yes.
So much better.
Yes.
I can't wait. Like, copies of NCAA, last I looked, they were selling, of like 14 were selling for like $400 or $500. It was insane.
Give me a minute.
And
Give me a
people
minute
were buying them.
look. NCAA 14. Let's see. How much can I get it for? Oh, there's only 2 left on Amazon. For $119.
Oh, that's gone down.
Okay then.
That's gone way down, because it was.
I wonder why it went way down.
Maybe it has something to do with the new one coming out finally.
Yeah.
But it was months. I mean, it might have been a year ago I looked.
Okay. Which again, at that point, we were all still kind of skeptical whether we were
going
to get a game or not.
It's been a long time coming.
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
So have you decided which team have you narrowed down your list? Who you're gonna be?
No, but you know what I need to do? And maybe we should do this for the podcast or just make a video. I should just buy hats of the teams that I'm talking about going and go the whole recruiting way.
Heck yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know yet. I gotta wait till we get the game. I gotta look at
I know, I have to
everybody.
That's gonna be my main thing, is I'm gonna pick a team based on which has like the lowest rating.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be a team I want to play as that has a really low rating.
Yep. But then also has some cool uniforms, has some cool tradition type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe I just join the Pac-2. Maybe I just do that.
Come on, Andy. You're not joining a Power 5 conference. We both
it's
know
not a
it.
Power 5 conference though.
It
not anymore.
is. It still isn't that though. It's still considered one.
That is true.
They get a seat at the table.
I know. I'm torn because I really want to go to UTEP, but at the same time I want to join the MAC because it's weeknight MAC.
Take the UTEP into the MAC. It's a possibility.
Ooh.
I just solve problems. That's what I do.
Thank you, Cody. You are a true friend.
I know.
So hey, just out of curiosity, let's just say you got handed, I'll just say a random number here, $74,000 check.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to use it as a donation or whatever. What would you actually do that, or would you pocket the money?
Well, I'm gonna say 74K. It's probably pretty traceable. They're gonna notice if it just goes to my pocket. I'd probably do the right thing with it.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you would. I'm glad I would. Jamarcus Russell would not. He just keeps building his case for biggest bust in NFL history.
Yeah, like decades after the case, he's still making the Raiders look stupid.
Yep. Yeah, because he got fired from a high school coaching job because of that. Oh, what an idiot!
I wonder. An idiot. I would like to know what he's worth now.
No, we'll go back to Google. I just want to see if it'll. You never know.
What he's worth, or how many times he's declared bankruptcy, or you just have feelings that he did not always make smart financial decisions.
So his net worth is in the $4 million range.
But that's a guy that got paid $40 million.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah, got his contract. His rookie contract was up to $68 million. Wow. And now he's getting fired from a high school coaching job because he stole money. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Stupid as the stupid does.
Let's see. Was there any other big NFL? I don't think there was really any NFL news that happened during this last week, was there?
Not that I remember.
Yeah.
Nothing noteworthy.
Still no new contracts yet for Tua or Jordan or Dak.
No.
So, I guess on that note, should we keep up with our lead up to the NFL season? Our
Yep.
little divisional breakdown here?
Yes,
So,
indeed.
last weekend, for those who might have missed it, we previewed the AFC North. Well, now we're
Yep.
going down south to the AFC South, the division that features the Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars, Indianapolis Colts, and Tennessee Titans.
Yep.
What are your first thoughts on the division?
Houston runs the division.
Yep. Like it goes
Without
through,
a doubt.
Yeah.
It goes through them. Now, Jacksonville just paid a lot of money for a quarterback that we'll still see if he's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
They paid a lot of money to Trevor Lawrence, who he won a playoff game,
That is true.
but he has not lived up to the hype of what he's supposed to be. He is supposed to, according to, like, was it Nick Wright? He is the NFL's prince. He is next in line, and he is behind Mahomes, and he has not done that.
Well, and I mean, through half of last season, they were tracking that way. Best record in the AFC, and then it all went south. Right?
Utter downfall. Don't play with scissors.
Hey, I will say, just one quick thing. Congrats to Trevor Lawrence and his wife. They're expecting their first child. So,
ooh, good for them.
Yeah, just want to say. I mean, it's like the man needs anything else positive in his life.
Right? I just hope he can afford it.
Yeah.
Let's see. The Colts, it'll be kind of... I don't know what to think of them, because I don't know what to think of Anthony Richardson.
I mean, it was good when he played.
For that short
only,
short
5,
time.
6 games? Yeah.
Yeah, and you all, 8 games in is usually when when other teams kind of figure out how to play against a quarterback, and then they have to kind of regroup and reset, and you learn what they're actually made of.
Yep.
So the jury's still out on him.
And, I mean, for how many shots he took last year, he's going to need to adapt to basically go the Lamar Jackson way of, if you're going to run, don't get hit.
Yeah.
Like, don't be Cam. Don't be Josh Allen, because that's not going to last.
Yeah, even if you're a big-bodied guy like he is, it's just, that's not longevity.
No. Well, but I will say, with Gardner Minshew, who I love, the Colts were basically one Tyler Goodson drop away from maybe going to the playoffs last year.
That is true.
I mean, in all honesty, yeah, I don't know what to expect. I mean, a lot of it just comes down to if Richardson stays healthy or not.
Yep.
The Titans,
they lost their entire offense.
Yep. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins is still there. I mean, no, wait. No, or did he get traded?
No, D-Hop is still there.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain.
But yeah, they
lost King Henry, like he was their offense.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
he's
you're
in
right.
Baltimore now.
I don't know. Why did I think he got traded? But, and then I mean, Will Levis played. He had good moments. He did.
God, yeah, against Miami at the very end. God damn it.
That is very true.
That was a rough game to watch.
But I mean, Titans have a new coach, Brian Callahan, who was the OC for the Bengals.
Whatever happened with Vrabel?
Nothing.
How?
I don't know.
How?
I think he's just taking a year off.
He's he would have been my number one choice of head coaches available this offseason.
He currently serves as a coaching and personnel consultant for the Cleveland Browns.
Wow.
Yeah,
They have a steal there because like
yeah.
he was a phenomenal coach.
Quick question, just and I guess we already did touch on this division, but just since we're talking about Vrabel, if Kevin Stefanski doesn't do well in Cleveland, does he get fired and then they bring Vrabel in to be his replacement?
They'd be dangerous with him.
I think they would too.
They got a quarterback.
They'd be a dangerous team in more ways than one.
That is true.
So I guess we'll bring things full circle. So Cleveland's quarterback is now Deshaun Watson. Where was Deshaun at before he went to Cleveland? He was in Houston. Where
Houston, we have a problem.
They do have a problem. Where they have the reigning rookie, right? CJ won rookie of the year, I think, right? Didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Reigning rookie of the year in CJ Stroud, who looked like a top 5 quarterback, like down the stretch last year.
Yep. Fantastic.
They're going to get Tank Dell back.
Yep.
One of their wide receivers. And they have Joe Mixon at running back. I keep forgetting about that.
I do forget about that. Oh, there's a lot of firepower there.
Yeah, right now I would say the Texans are probably the trendy pick to challenge the Chiefs in the AFC, I would say, just based on how quickly they did everything last year. Especially with Will Anderson, their other first-round pick. Did awesome on the defensive side of the ball. But, as we've seen sometimes, you have a sophomore slump.
Yeah. And we said, like, teams are going to have a full offseason of preparing for them now. Don't get me wrong, I think CJ Stroud is a fantastic quarterback, and he's going to be a very good quarterback in this league for a long time. I hope. But
let's see. I'm just looking on who all the Texans took in their draft. They went defense, took a corner out of Georgia with their first pick in the second round, took a tackle out of Notre Dame, which, I mean, their O-line is still not good. It did improve a little bit. That's going to be the big thing for them, is they got to protect Stroud, and then he can't try to do too much.
Yeah. Especially with the high expectations that are going to come at him year 2 after doing so well. You don't want to see him try to take the whole team on his back and just do it all. Play within your system, play smart football.
That's what Trevor Lawrence ran into last year. You have the big comeback win against Justin Herbert in the playoffs 2 years ago, and then you're starting off, and then I know that'd make you happy. And then halfway through the season, you have the best record in the AFC. It looks like, hey, Mahomes and company might have to come your way.
Yeah, you're talking number 1 seed in the NFL. Like, they're talking about it's us all but locked up.
And then he gets dinged up, and then he tries to do too much, and then it just all unravels from there.
Then he got paid.
Yeah, it's just he got paid before both of our quarterbacks did. Now he ruined the market for everybody. So thank you, Sunshine. Thank you very much.
And he's in the same state as like Mike. Like, that's the thing that the Dolphins usually use in their talks is like, yeah, but they're in LA where taxes are going to take a lot. You're in Miami. There is no state income tax. He's in Florida.
Yeah. But he's in North Florida. You're in South Florida. Right? Isn't Jacksonville in North Florida, I think?
It's more central.
Central? Okay. But regardless,
I'm not sure.
South Beach. You're in South Beach. So yeah, it's okay, so how do you think that division goes as the year goes on then?
Are you taking my picks for winning?
Yes.
First, second, third?
Yes.
Houston wins it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Indy's gonna get second.
Ooh, okay.
Indy's second. Jacksonville is third, and Tennessee wins last. But I'm gonna say that Houston is the only team making the playoffs from it.
Ooh. Okay. So for the second straight division, we're going to disagree. Yeah, I know.
Shocking.
I think that. Well, actually, this one might shock you just a little bit. Not as maybe not. I'm still all aboard the Trevor Lawrence bandwagon.
Oh
I will keep driving the Sunshine Train. I think they win the division barely over Houston, and both
Okay.
of those two teams make the playoffs.
Okay.
And then I think Indy
Possibility.
gets third. I think Indy gets third, and then Tennessee is probably maybe competing for the number one pick.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. They're not. They don't have a
Unless
lot
if
of talent there.
the only thing is
Will
unless
Levis.
with new coach, maybe he unlocks himself in Levis, who maybe their game plan
He
just
does.
goes throw.
They do have D. Yep. D Hop is fantastic player.
Yeah, and I think they still have some good pieces on the defensive end. I think is their big D tackle? Is it Justin Simmons, Jeffrey Simmons?
Justin Simmons.
Yeah. So I mean, they got pieces. It's just not all there.
Yeah, it's a crazy league. I mean, things you never know what's going to happen, but
I know.
these are predictions.
Yeah. Which now that we're on audio and video, people can trace back and
Yep.
which is good.
They can look it up and be like, "Hey, Cody, you were way off on
Actually,
everything."
It's probably more going to be me because I go outlandish with my predictions here.
That's all right.
That's what I
You
do.
can be bold and
Very,
beautiful.
very bold. So yeah, so that is our breakdown of the AFC South. Tune in for next week where we tackle the AFC West.
Yep.
And some
Defending
guy
Super Bowl champions.
some guy named Mahomes.
Back to black.
It might go to back again. And then we get more Swifties. More Swift.
Just what we need.
Yeah. So anything else football you want to talk about? Or in general?
Well, I know that we did have a movie quote that was given to us for an episode name because for the third week in a row, we're actually recording and planning on getting this episode out on time. And we did it we recorded it on time 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we did it again. Today is 3 in a row. That's called a winning streak, my friend.
Major League.
So,
See,
in
I
that
know a movie. I know a movie.
you
quote.
do.
Are you proud of me? Hey, do you believe in miracles?
That's another movie quote. That's also a real
also
real
a
life quote.
Real life quote. But yes,
Al Michaels.
oh, I love Al. Did you hear that? Apparently, they're going to try to incorporate some of his voice using AI into the Olympics. I think I thought
Interesting.
That's a little sketch, but
okay. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I like real. But like with that movie quote, that'd be a good top 5 for the week.
Hey, let's do that, shall we?
Yeah, top 5 favorite movie quotes.
And as always, our top 5 is brought to you by the boys at Lick Tags Lawn Care. They specialize in complete lawn maintenance and health, snow and ice control, and small engine repairs. Got a question about your lawn? Give the boys a call at 1-641-330-1927. That's 1-641-330-1927. And tell them the boys at the Unrelated Sports Podcast sent you there.
Perfect. You're getting good at that, Andy.
Thank you. Except I keep messing it up when I keep trying to read their little headline, and I'm just not reading it all the way through.
So. Well, reading is hard.
A little bit.
But speaking of hard, this one time at band camp, that is my number 5 favorite movie quote from American Pie. This one time at band camp. Before I tell a story, it's just a good one-liner.
Okay, that's good. I've not seen American
You've never
Pie,
seen it. Of course you haven't.
I know that surprises you.
You're probably not going to have seen any of my... I know you've seen a couple of them.
Okay. So my number 5, it's more actually just a personal favorite quote. I love it. I don't know how well known it is, but from the movie The Blind Side, when Michael Orr's in his first high school game, and he gets beat by the kid like first 2 downs of the play, and then he shoves the kid that he's blocking all the way over through the wall.
Yep.
And then his coach asks, "Where were you taking that boy, Mike?" And he says, "To the bus. It was time for him to go home."
That's a good one.
That quote. That's my favorite quote of that movie.
That's a good movie. I wonder how much truth there was to that part. Let's not poke holes. Let's not poke holes.
Wait. You're telling me that movie's not 100% true? Oh, I didn't know that. We're good people.
My number 4 is coming from the movie Anchorman. I'm in a glass case of emotion. You've never seen that either?
Nope, I've not seen Anchorman.
Oh my goodness. All right.
I know. I'm a big movie buff here. So this one I'm pretty sure everybody's seen. It's a little bit of an oldie, but you're killing me, Smalls.
Nice.
Sandlot. Yeah.
Another one. This is another Will Ferrell quote, or Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly from the movie Step Brothers. When they're running in their bedroom after making the bunk beds, there's so much room for activities. I don't know why that just cracks me up, but it does.
Okay, I haven't seen all of Step Brothers. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I'm sorry to almost crush your spirits here.
I'm confident you've seen one of the movies that are on my list here.
Okay. So my number 3, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. She's a Butte Clark.
Nice.
Cousin Eddie.
Yep. That's a great movie.
It is. It's so cool. I mean, there's so many.
Why don't you bend over and I'll show you?
It's
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh boy.
God, that's Chevy Chase.
Yep,
all right, this one I'm confident that you know.
Okay.
It's such a small line in one of the funniest movies of all time, but it cracks me up every time. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. Oh my God.
Why am I drawing up? What movie is it?
Dumb and Dumber. You haven't seen Dumb and Dumber?
No, I have, but it's been a very, very long time. I think I've only seen it once. Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go ahead to number? Oh, Cody's gone. Cody's left us. Oh, now he's back. You're right there. You're right.
That was the one I was confident you've seen.
Oh, okay. No. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. So, do you want me to go to my number 2 now? Before you kill me, or you pass over because of a heart attack?
I might have a heart attack. That's more likely. But go ahead.
Okay. Just tap it in.
Just old tappy. Tap tapperoo.
Happy Gilmore.
Yep. Fantastic.
I think we've all said that either on a mini golf course, on a golf course.
Yep.
Heck, even just something little in general.
Well, Andy, you haven't seen a lot of movies, but
no, I've not.
If you want to see a movie, you can get a good look at a T-bone steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass. But why wouldn't you rather take the butcher's word for it? That's my favorite quote.
What's it from?
Tommy Boy.
Oh, okay.
There's many quotes from Tommy Boy I was thinking about going with, but as a butcher myself by trade, that one fit me the most.
Okay. Well, see, the fact that you just assumed that I would know some movies, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for you.
That's a good one.
Dodgeball.
See, the thing is, I like all the movies you quoted, so I can't actually give you too much crap for that, but I'm still disappointed in you.
That's all right. That's understandable.
I'm gonna start a list of movies. Like, Andy, you need to watch these.
You know that I won't, though. So, I mean, you're just gonna be.
You watched the Star Wars for Isaac.
That's true, because I want him to watch the Bill and Ted movies.
I've watched the Bill and Ted movies.
I still need to watch the third one though. I love the first one though to death. That one I can quote about throughout the whole movie throughout.
I could do that with Tommy Boy.
So yeah, you have any quotes that you just want to bring out there just for giggles?
Hmm. Well, you know what? You're killing me, Andy.
Good, 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 good.
I used one of yours against you. How does that make you feel?
Just a bit outside. I mean,
Oh,
again, I'm all about making things come full circle. So we'll throw a little
um,
major league reference back in there.
I was gonna throw. What movie was it? Rookie of the Year. You seen Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen that.
I was quoting that one at the ball game the other day. It's fair. It's foul. It's fair. It's foul. It's fair. It's foul. I knew it the whole time.
Isn't that John Candy?
John Candy.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, okay, yep. I thought he was the main announcer during that one.
Yep. That's a great
Um,
movie.
I mean, other
R.I.P.
I'll throw one more in there. Just this is one that I think I use on a basically everyday basis. Run, Forrest, run.
Nice.
I mean,
That is a good one. Forrest Gump was a great movie.
again, so many quotable movies. It's just there's so many movies that
Like,
have such great quotes. I should say.
quoting movies is it's just it hits different for men. At least for men.
It
Like
does.
I
It does.
have when I was transferring around with my current job, moving to different stores, I would know the first day whether or not I was going to like the people in that store, or at least in my, because I would quote movies, and if they did not get it, I'm like, oh crap, it's going to be a long few years here.
Wait, so what
But
were your
if,
thoughts when you saw me then?
oh crap, it's going to be a long few years here.
Well, that's good. That's good.
But you weren't in the meat department, so I wasn't too worried about you.
Oh, that's true. I don't even know how in the heck our first conversation really started. I can't even
I
remember.
don't either.
Just one of those things. I think we just clicked and bada bing, bada boom, we were good to go.
Yep. We golfed pretty early on. We've only golfed the one time. You hit a 75-yard putt from way off of the green, middle of the fairway, which I don't know how you ever found the fairway.
That's one of the miracles of life, Cody. I
Must have hit a tree and then bounced there.
yeah, I still don't know how I did. I still don't know how I did that.
That was a fun time though. Remember, that was like the summer before that. I had been hitting my driver better than I had ever hit it before, so I was like confident going into it. And early on that day, I was struggling with my driver. And then at the very end of the day, I started hitting it a little better toward the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the very end of the day, I found a crack, a chip, and
Oh
a
yeah,
hole in
I
the
remember that.
head of it, and it cracked all the way. Like the driver had busted, and it took me. I'm starting to come around on my driver now, like 4 years later, but I'm still not hitting it as good as I did 5 years ago.
I don't know. You look like me when we first
Yeah, it was rough.
golf because I know my golf adventure is going to be rough anyway, minus the short game. But I feel like Jordan Spieth out there with the short game.
I struggled, but
Yeah,
I'm still confident in beat. Yeah, we do. We'll have to make a plan for that.
Yeah, we'll find time. We'll make good time.
Yeah.
Then I can lose. I got to donate more golf balls anyway. I bought some more before we went.
Yeah, we need to go to a course that neither of us play regularly. Preston, Minnesota, I've heard has a really good one.
Ooh, okay.
The Barn.
Oh, the Barn. Yeah.
Have you played that? Okay,
twice.
I've never played there.
I've golfed there twice. I've lost many balls there.
Perfect.
I do a lot better on the front nine than the back nine.
Perfect. Can't wait.
Okay, good.
We'll make a mandate of it.
Okay, it's a date. That's good. Hey, I've never been able to say those words, so that's good.
We're working on it, Andy.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I don't know why I'm the only one working on it, but
hey, at least somebody is, so that's good.
Yeah, it's true.
It's what true friends are for.
You know what? Your mom needs some grandkids, Andy. Sooner or later.
I was just gonna rely on the other two for that job. Well, I'll put. We'll see. We'll get there.
Yeah, it's gonna happen for you.
Yeah.
Now that we made this awkward.
Yeah. So aside from dissecting my love life here, anything else you want to talk about?
Lack of.
Touche.
4th of July, be careful. Have a safe, fun holiday. Um,
We don't need anybody ending up like Jason Pierre-Paul at all.
exactly.
For those who don't know, just Google.
I don't even know what he lost.
I can't remember either. But yeah, just Google him if you're really curious.
Yeah.
You gonna watch the Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
No, I'm gonna watch the real one.
I know, but I don't think the real one happens for a while. I don't think it's.
Oh, doesn't it?
I don't think it's 4th of July.
Oh, I thought Kobayashi and
Joey Chestnut.
Joey Chestnut were doing their one on the 4th, like streaming it. Netflix, maybe.
Cool. I'm looking. No, September 2nd.
Oh well, no, I'm not watching it then.
That's an early birthday present for me then. So that's good. Oh, I love the hot dog eating contest though. It's America.
It is American.
Maybe I'll enter one day, Cody. I'll try to qualify. I'll enter one day. Do you think I could win?
Oh, we forgot to mention the dude that Catman sent it to us, of the guy that shotgunned 3 beers and entered the golf tournament and won it to qualify for was that the Travelers?
Okay, I didn't see that. That's not what I got.
Yeah, right here. Let's see. Nick Biens has never played a PGA Tour sanctioned event. He has never played an event bigger than a state open. He pounded 3 beers before the playoffs, and he qualified for the Rocket Mortgage.
Good for him.
I wonder how he did.
Hold on. I'll look quick. And speaking of Catlin, I had to apologize for nothing about Joe Flacco last week. That's what I'm here for.
Thank God for that.
Let's see. No, he did not make the cut. He shot back-to-back 75s.
That's still not bad.
Did not come in last, though. He beat 2 people.
Hey.
He was 3 off of Stuart Sink. 4 off of Gary Woodland. So that's not bad.
That's still a cool story, just to be able to qualify for something that big.
Especially after shotgunning 3 beers.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Boy. Golfers.
They're built different.
They're like everybody.
They're a little crazy.
Hey, Cody, you know who else is built different? Fullbacks.
They're people too.
And don't you forget it. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, rate, review. I don't know, tell your friends.
Share.
Yeah, share. Thank you. And yeah, thank you, everybody, for listening. And we will catch you next week for 4 in a row.
Yeah, buddy.